I'm still on my first coffee. That's how you can tell I overslept. Okay, I have my dip popped off. I'm going to put some peel base on, and today we're going to do a Cosmic Nails Mani using one of her new collections. It's called the Artemia collection. It's all solids, I think. We're going to use 2 of them today, and I think I'm going to color block. I might. I'm either going to color block or ombre using peel base from CN Designer Dips. I've been loving her peel base. I had to put a fresh tip on my middle nail. My whole hand needs it, but it was lifting really bad, so I popped that off and redid it. All right. In this particular situation, I would need to articulate facts certain there we go. What I had was I'm going to pull up the live on my tablet. Just give me 1 second to find it. Here we go. I'm here. Who else is here? Hey, Michelle. Ooh, you're bright and early. How you doing? I gotta change the chat to all messages. Why is it not letting me? Back. Oh, there it is. It was on a different part of the screen. Okay, there we go. So we're going to do a Cosmic Nails Mani today using the Artemia collection, 2 dips from the Artemia collection, and then this one dip that I don't think is part of any collection. It was by itself in with the stuff she sent me. It's called Pocket Full of Sunshine, and it's I'll show you guys. I'll pour it out. I just don't want to mess up my peel base. It's really pretty. It's got gold foils, and then it has, I believe they're gold. They're yellowish looking, but I believe they're gold. And then it has yellow, green, pink, and purple circle glitters. And then, yeah, in like large, medium, and fine. And then the Artemia collection, I'll show you, there are 5 dips. Nessie is a light green. Atlantis is a aqua color. Enlightened is like an orchid color in between pink and purple. Then we have Harmonious, which is the pink one, and Utopia. So I'm going to use Harmonious and Utopia. They're not a perfect match to the pink and purple that are in this glitter, but I don't care. We're going to do it anyway. Do you have these dips, Michelle? You're all right? I'm doing pretty good. Considering it's been raining, but we need the rain. Like, we had so many days it was just sunny and dry. It was really weird, not like normal for here. So it started raining yesterday and like just been going since. This is part of the BBB, Pocket Full of Sunshine. Why wouldn't she send me the other part of it? Is that what you're talking about, the glitter? If it is, then tell me why she didn't send me the dip that goes with it. Hit that like button for me, guys. Look at this bracelet, Michelle. It's a moissanite bracelet, double row. On Amazon, and it's sterling silver. On Amazon, a bracelet like this is easily over $100. I was looking at them on AliExpress and they're like between 50 and 60, but that's just for a single row of moissanite. And then I found this one on Temu for $22. So I asked Nick if I could have $22 and I got it within a week. It came yesterday and I am thrilled with it. It's real moissanite. I tested it. I'm like thrilled beyond words. And they have a lot of moissanite on Temu. I'm sure you got to look, like read the reviews, look at how the seller, how many stars they have, things like that, you know. But yeah, this seller had good reviews and everything. She's actually out of Indianapolis. Yeah, so where's the rest of it? What color went with it? A pink? I briefly saw something. I didn't stop on it, but something like went by my eyes about the BBB. But I was just like, oh, she's probably sending it to me because it just released, right? Yesterday? What goes with it, Michelle? Because that's weird that she wouldn't send me the dip that goes with it. I mean, that's how we always. Now I feel like I shouldn't even use it. I don't think I should use it then. Because you're not supposed to split up the BBB. But she didn't send me another dip with it. I'm super confused now. What should I do? And of course, my peel base is dry. I'm putting this back. If it's part of the BBB, I'm not using it. Maybe she meant to send me the other dip with it and she didn't. I'll have to ask her. Crap, that like really kind of puts a wrench in my plan though, because now I don't have. I really want to use that bright glitter. Hold on, I'm just going through my Kozmik stuff. How about this is the one I want to use, Cowabunga. I feel like doing a bright mayonnaise. Look at that baby, and I have all the brights. I think I'm just gonna do it, and because I need a glitter. I just did all solids last week for her, so I feel like I gotta mix it up. Radical, tubular. I'll flip them over so you guys can see that's the pink, that's the blue. I have the green too, so here it is, Slimer. Oh, I have a bigger radical as well. All right, let's do something with these. I could do like one color of the solids on each finger and 2 nails glitter. I could ombre. But if I ombre, how am I using 3 colors? I don't know. Let's use pink and blue. We won't use the green. And we will do an ombre. We'll do full glitter nail, vertical ombre, blue, pink. We'll do that. It's so weird. I was talking to Patty, and then I told her, I was like, I just got up. I'm like, I'll text you in a little while. And she's like, okay. So we had texted a few times, though. And so I texted her this picture I saw. I was scrolling Temu. Did you hear that Temu announced that they're no longer shipping to the U.S. from China? They do have some U.S. warehouses, though. And then on AliExpress, a whole bunch of things, you go to purchase it, and say it's a $40 item, the shipping to get here is twice that, $80. Sometimes it's $70, like more than the item that you want to buy. Where's my? Oh, there we go. All right, let's get going. Peel base is dry. I have a lint-free wipe. Where's my precision tool? There it is. Okay. So I'm going to do my pinky with the blue. And this is called Tubular with an exclamation point. And you can save at the Kozmik Nails website and the Kozmik Nails Etsy shop if you use code TARA10. That these neon colors that she has, tubular, radical, they have fine glitters scattered throughout them as well. Okay, we're going to do layer number 2. And I'm using dip liquids as normal. These liquids are from CN Designer Dips. Oh, I got base on my skin there. I'm shaky. How are the girls, Michelle? They at school? All right, brush that off. Okay, that looks good. Let's do the pink nail, the thumb, right now. And then we'll move over to this glitter. This glitter, Cowabunga, is so cool because it's not traditional glitters like hexagon shape or circle glitters, but they're irregular shaped, they're matte glitters. Sometimes they're called man glitters. Christy has a specific name for it. I can't think of it right at this second. I will, though. But she has a bunch of dips like this, and you can't file into these glitters, so it's really cool. You know, like how other glitters, if you file into them, they turn silver because they're silver on the inside. But these, you'll just file a piece of it away. Okay. I'm doing my cuticle cleanup with this precision tool. If you don't have a precision tool, you can use like a toothpick or an orange wood stick. A water marbling tool works well. Okay, so that's one layer, and look at the coverage, so good. No comments are coming through. Is anybody saying anything? All right, so we're doing our second layer of pink on our thumb. I'm just gonna lay my thumb upside down and kind of roll it in the powder, tap it off, and then I'll use my tool here to clean up anything around my sidewalls or over the top of my nail. All right, there we go. There's a little pigment remaining on my skin, but that's because this is a really bright color. Same with the blue. By the end of the mani, that will be gone. So don't ever worry if you have pink staining on your skin. All right, glitter time. Glitter. I love glitter. So here we go. Here is, and it was actually, I saw a little clumpy in a couple areas. So just stir it out. All right, there we go. I am going to get some ombre brushes. We're actually going to need 3. But first, let's do the middle finger since we're going to do a full glitter nail here. There we go.
Everyone you will find says shut the fuck up. Active prosecutors will say, I mean, you should shut the fuck up, but if you don't, it's not like.
We're going to clean up.
Prosecutors are going to tell you, like, yes, you should shut the fuck up, but if you don't, it's not like.
Just gonna press these down. I love this glitter so much. One of my favorite Kozmik glitters for sure. Out of all of her man glitter dips like this one, Kawabunga, is my favorite. Okay, we're going to put layer number 2 on this nail. Where is everybody? Michelle, you still here? There we go. Again, we're going to do our cuticle cleanup. Do you believe Trump wants to waste $100 million for a military parade on his birthday? Sounds like something Kim Jong-un would do. At the same time, he's cutting Medicaid, WIC, housing, shelters. All right. Just want to make sure everything's nice and flat on this nail. These glitters always do lay flat, and the one good thing about these too is they don't stick to your fingers the way normal glitters do. All right. Okay, time to ombre. Oops. Okay, I'm going to take 2 ombre brushes, and we're going to do this nail half pink, half glitter. I wonder if it would work if I did it on an angle like this. Down, and then down. think that would work. I'll just do my usual thing. Tap it off, and then we'll grab a separate brush and tap the glitter onto the other side of the nail.
But Lally has been doing some of the expert testing. This questioning's been better, much better than last time. And
usually on the first layer, we're not going to get as many glitters, and that's true here. On the next layer, we'll get more.
along with it,
Just want to press those down. Oh, I got another glitter in there. Ugh. I get it. Oh, I got pink on there. Hopefully I can get it off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me try a little alcohol. All right, I think that took it off. We'll see when it dries. Otherwise, we might be ombreing the tips or something. I don't know. All right, so we're going to brush this off. We'll do another layer of ombre, but this time we'll start with the glitter over here, and then after we do that side, we'll come back over to the pink. So we're going to do our full layer of base, same way. Just like that. Now I'm going to hold my finger sideways, perpendicular. I'm going to pick up the glitter and just tap it over the nail. Tap off. And we're going to pick up the pink. Again, I'm holding my finger out pretty straight here. Oh, I just did it again. Put my blue nail in the pink. I wasn't thinking. Silly me. I'll stop doing that. Just gonna press these glitters down flat. Okay, that looks cute. I like it. We can put the pink away now because we're all done using it and we don't want to get any more glitter in there. My recommendation is to always close your dip and put it away as soon as you're done using it. Let's go be smart and use a spoon to get out this glitter. There we go. Alrighty, so now to do the ring finger. So we're gonna do a full layer of base, and then half of the nail on this side here is gonna be blue, and over here is gonna be the glitter.
wait, really? The origin of hydrometeorology is one who studies falling water things? I already see all these.
There we go. Let's take our blue, hold my finger out straight and tap the powder over.
I didn't know that. One who studies falling water things.
Okay, tap it off. Scoop up some glitter and just start tapping it over the other side of the nail. Remember, we're not going to get a lot of glitter on this first layer. Okay. Next thing is to clean up the cuticle. See if I can get rid of that yellow glitter there. Doesn't want to come out.
Such as temperature, humidity, wind, precipitation, but also whether or not
Okay.
data with
Again, pat those man glitters down. Okay, and now we'll brush off the nail. And now we're going to do layer number 2. And when you ombre, you want to reverse the order in which you ombre with each layer. So we'll start with the glitter this time instead of the blue. Nobody's saying anything. Okay, here we go, starting with the glitter. Okay, and it's okay if it goes a little bit past the halfway mark. I don't mind that with the glitter. I like it looking a little scattered, right? You don't want it to look perfect. Ombres actually look better when they're a little messy.
Yes, thank you. It's a company that we founded. My partner and I've been working with for 30 years. We're both local, and we found that we had a lot of interest together. I don't stay up 24/7. He stays up overnight.
Okay, there we go.
We work much better on that shift kind of work.
Let's dust it off. Okay, super cute. All right, so now we can put these away. And again, this glitter is called Cowabunga, and you need it if you don't have it. It's a must-have for sure. It's like perfect for spring and summer. Easy to work with, for sure. And then again, called Radical. And the blue is Tubular. Oh, I can still see pink down here. Let me go at it again one more time. I don't want to encapsulate it like that. I'm just using some rubbing alcohol to try and get that pink acrylic color. Okay. All right, let me just clean up my brushes. So I have a Hello Kitty. It's for makeup brushes, but it works great for ombre brushes to get that extra acrylic or glitter out of your brushes. I use all of it. There we go. Look at that. All right, how's the pinky look? All right, I don't think it looks purple. Let me get my Cosmic Ultra Clear to encapsulate. Where is it? Here it is. Found it. Cosmic Nose. Alrighty. So this is clear acrylic, and we are going to use it as a layer to protect our nails. The way you put clear nail polish or clear gel top coat over your color to protect it. It's the same thing with dip. Also, clear acrylic / dip is the strongest color of dip. That because there's no color pigment in there to take away from the acrylic, so the clear. So it adds that extra layer. Also, if you don't encapsulate your brushes, that your liquid brushes, your base, your activator and stuff will stain, will turn the color of your dip, especially if you're working with a highly pigmented color like how we are today. So there are several reasons to clear encapsulate your nails with dip. It's not only for glitters. Try and get a generous layer of base on this nail here. All right. It's kind of wonky.
Technically requires great reduction in visibility. Doesn't even have to be snowing. Either falling or blowing snow, visibility a quarter mile or less, with winds of 35 miles an hour, either sustained.
I have the Karen Reed retrial playing in the background with Emily D. Baker. She's streaming it, so I'm watching her. She pauses it a lot to, do commentary and stuff, so it's always behind what the actual court feed is. But I don't mind. I like listening to her. That's why I watch it with her instead of like on Long Crime or whatever. Court TV.
Wants to bring in a medical expert later that is going to talk about.
There we go. Alrighty.
But want to get into how frozen it was in the days leading up, what the visibility was, how much snow there was, to try to explain some of this. So they brought in a meteorologist instead of just asking all the witnesses over and over. If this saves us 15 witnesses of what wasn't snowing,
Okay.
So that's why this is laying that foundation.
Okay, so we're all done with our base. Close that up. Now I'm just going to take my brush and fix my ring. Okay. Dust these off.
Probably not. But is he able to say that it was freezing and bitterly cold?
That's bumpy there. We'll use a plastic bag to smooth out our nails when we activate. Okay. All right, activator. This is what cures dip powder. It's what makes it hard and sets it. Okay, let's come back to the ring finger. Now I'm going to take this plastic bag, right? I just activated, and I'm going to use it and press down on my nail. It's going to make my nail nice and smooth, flatten out those glitters. Job. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on this nail. This is a great trick for chunky glitter dips or for any nail that just isn't perfect, you know. You take your plastic bag, press it down just for a couple seconds. Don't leave it for too long because it will stick. I mean, see, I'm even doing my free edges here. Okay, I got a little bit of bumps over here. Okay, well, I did the best I could. The rest will have to file. And yeah, I mean, I would have, if I didn't use this plastic bag trick, I'd be filing anything that doesn't get fixed by the bag, right? So this is just saving you time and effort, energy, work. All right. It's raining. Can you hear the cars going by? That's how I can always tell, like, if it's, say, you know, it's nighttime or whatever, and I'm not by a window, and I can hear the cars going by, and just by the sound of the tires on the ground, I can tell if it's raining. All right, fake break. Yeah, this is gonna need some help filing around the edges and sidewalls and up at the cuticle up here. This ring on my pinky is a rose cut moissanite. A rose cut is different. I didn't even know about all these cuts, but a rose cut is different in that instead of the cutting being done at the bottom of the stone, the way most are, cut underneath, and then the top is flat. This one, the cuts are on the top of the ring. So if I turn it sideways, you can see, right? It's like a bulb almost, but I just adore that ring so much. Reminds me of a disco ball. And in the sun, it's like a disco ball. Some files. And a buffer. The solid nails might be ready to be filed. You can tell by if you hear a hollow clacking sound when you hit the nail.
I am set up at 1.25. I will send a message in the app when we get to cross and when we get to the next witness. If the weather nerdiness does not feel like it, go do the things you need to do. Change your laundry. You probably left it in the washer. Go get it into the dryer.
Oops. So I'm doing my sidewalls first. I also like to wait as well. Get that dip off my skin. I'm using my file to get some dip off that was above my nail and my skin. Okay. A little bump on here. I don't know how that happened, but I'm going to make it nice and smooth. There we go. Actually, let me do my thumb next. Give the glitter nails enough time to fully cure. I don't know if something's wrong with my tablet. I wonder if I should exit out and go back in because nobody said anything since Michelle at the very beginning said yeah. I'm going to exit out, see what happens. All right. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's all the comments. Hi, guys. I knew something was wrong with my phone. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Laura. Hi, Patty. No, I wasn't seeing comments. All right, I can see them now. I'm glad I wasn't talking to nobody that whole time. I have this dip off my skin here. Okay. Looking good. How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday, you guys. Should be here all week.
Yes, as our precipitation data, temperature, and other information was reported, I was able to analyze it.
Sorry about yesterday. I had a doctor appointment. I had to go into the office.
What was that hourly snowfall?
Okay. Patty, did you get my text? I know what you mean, Michelle. Sometimes I've cut myself in the past trying to get dip off my skin. What was I going to say? Patty, did you get my text that I sent you that I said this reminded me of you? The picture? No? I was wondering why you didn't respond to me. It was something I saw on Temu. With like a funny saying, and it reminded me of you, so I sent it. I'll have to try sending it again after. because I wrote a message with it too, so I know I sent it. No Janet yet?
Getting into a more moderate snowfall, again, that's an inch an hour more. So by 7 o'clock was another inch and a half.
I'm gonna go a little pointier, less round today
By 9 and 10 o'clock,
with these almonds.
moderate and heavy snowfall based on
We have a new person today, Natalie. Hi, Natalie. I'm Tara.
based on other reports from cooperative observers. So that's on the order of an inch and a half an hour. Through the middle of the day, rapidly
Perfect.
accumulating on the ground.
All right, this nail is probably the one that needs the most help.
By the early afternoon,
It's all bumpy all the way down this side. Let's get in the other sidewall here and get that straight and smooth. Hey, Brandis.
Why are we making her guys?
snowfall after 6 p.m., which was
No, not that I woke up late, Patty. It was a picture of something I saw on Temu that reminded me of you, and I sent it to you, and I said, "This reminded me of you, LOL," or something to that effect. Laura, how was the wedding? Do tell.
We busted out
22.5 inches. 22 and a half inches, just short of 22 and a half inches, just short of 22 and a half.
I'm getting better at pronouncing your name correctly, right? I do it more often now. I say it right more. Make this nice and smooth. Christy only sent me half of the BBB, you guys. I thought it was just a random glitter. I didn't even know it was part of the BBB until Michelle told me. So I was going to use it until Michelle told me it was a BBB, and I'm like, well, I can't. You know, you're supposed to use the 2 dips that go together. I got to talk to Christy.
is going to be
Oh, you did get it, Patty. The rooster. Okay. All right. You responded? I didn't get your message if you responded. It's pouring, and I got to walk to CVS right after the live. Hopefully the rain will slow down. And when we moved, I didn't take my rain boots because I didn't wear them that much. So I left them or threw them away. Now I wish I had them.
After the storm, which is also critical for our clients to know how to clean it up, and what kind of post-storm conditions as far as temperature. So that's the heading of the storm. Then we get into this detailed 6-hour time.
Oh, this looks a lot better now.
Begins at 6 p.m. to midnight, since this was issued at 8 p.m. We talk about the weather conditions, how much of it is snow.
Do any of you guys follow the Dip Powder Nails subreddit?
Yes. Well, our company sent out.
I'm in there. I actually posted Michelle, your Manny kit. That Manny, I posted it in the Reddit Dip Powder Nails group with like the Kozmik nails info to buy it.
No depth, there's snow on the ground at two times. On January 29th. First time is 1 a.m. and the second time is 7 p.m. State of Washington, South Shore. With no questions outside.
Okay.
And I am not going to fight this man on his Massachusetts weather history, but he did specify in the month of January. And again, the extra witnesses like this, especially when they are respecting their guilt and love what they do, aren't going to mess around. I'm not.
Okay. All right, time to buff.
There goes my ride home. It's definitely not what you talked about. No kidding.
Oh, on Reddit, Patty, there's a dip powder nails subreddit or Reddit group. There's a moissanite one. There's an engagement rings one. There's a diamond one. There's all kinds of, there's nails, dip powder nails, all different types. And there's one for everything. There's one for Sarah Boone. Actually, I started going on there because of moissanite, looking for info on moissanite. That's how I was like brought to Reddit. But now I stay for other things too. Okay. Okay, let's, oh, actually, let me use my ergo file. There we go. My nails are starting to grow out, so I don't really need it much. All right. Time to clean off the nails with some rubbing alcohol here. And this will get rid of any pigment, any staining you have on your skin. Or if you're at home, you know, go to the bathroom and you can rinse your hands with warm water. That will get rid of the staining. Okay. So now the next step is to do another layer of activator. There we go. Oh, bye, Michelle. Have a good day, hon.
Same applies to the columns. Now we're into tomorrow. This is 8 p.m. on Friday, tomorrow is Saturday. We're going through each 6-hour period. how much snowfall expect. It starts with 3 to 4 inches and then ramps up as we get
All right.
in the morning.
After you let your activator sit for, a minute or so, take a lint-free wipe and wipe down your nails to make sure they're not wet.
People really want to know every minute, every hour. That's what something modern science can do. So it gives us a period to be as accurate as possible.
This is an important step because if you go right in and top coat without wiping off, you could make your top coat brush hard. It will turn hard. Your top coat will not come out nicely, and you could potentially ruin your dip top coat. So just take the minute or so to wipe down your nails. And dip top coat gets 2 layers. We're going to start here with layer number 1. What is that?
At Blumenau Observatory, there's often an observer, a trained observer.
You want to do as few strokes as needed to get your nail covered. Don't worry about capping your free edges on this first layer. This is just a base layer you're putting on your nails, but your second layer is going to be the more detailed one. Okay, and I'm going to go back in and do my second layer. This is when you can cap your free edges. Make sure that your nails are fully coated sidewall to sidewall. I'm not going to cap my free edges because this mani will probably be coming off tomorrow.
Right there, it was back before the 70s, 80s, around that time period, before ASOS. Now they contract with an observer, and I'm not sure the location right now or during
Okay.
this event in 2022.
Don't worry, we'll go back to 1.25. We've gotten away from the measurements that we are going to be most time relevant to, so I'm going back to
Oh yeah, my nail popped off on this hand too. Well, it was builder gel, but I had used peel base with it. This whole hand needs to be, I have to put a new set on this hand. All right, so we're just gonna wait for these to dry, and dip top coat dries in 2 minutes or less, which is a huge bonus if you ask me. So we're just gonna wait for these to dry.
3/8 of a mile, that's when you get into the heavy snowfalling. Intensity.
You pop in and out of there. Oh, on Reddit. If you go on today, you might see my picture from last week. I only posted once on there in dip powder nails, but I posted in the Moissanite group, and then Kualolit, the jewelry company, the jeweler that I met in China there. His company's name is Kuololit, Kuollolit.
schools canceled for a week with 2 tenths of an inch of snow. That's it.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so he has a Reddit page too. So he's also on Instagram. The owner's, his name is Sam. I have a little pink dip on my skin up here. Have to worry about it later, I guess. What's that? All right.
And each of those, as far as heavy snow and whiteout conditions, are different.
Cute Manny. I feel bad I didn't use any of the new stuff she sent though.
Yeah, I've heard it referred to as whiteout conditions.
What happened was there was a glitter by itself, and I just thought it was a random glitter she put in there because then she sent me 2 collections and a mani kit. So I pulled out 2 dips from one collection that would match the glitter she sent. And then when I showed Michelle, she was the first one here at the live, and she told me the glitter was part of a BBB. But she didn't send me, Christy didn't send me the other dip that goes with that glitter for the BBB. So then I was like, well, I can't use this glitter then with dips from another collection, you know? So I'm gonna have to tell her that she only sent me one of the dips. Maybe she'll want me to do a mani just with that. So I didn't know what to do. So I just pulled out other dips on, just like something quick off the top of my head. All right, we're dry. Nice. This is jojoba juice from CN Designer Dips. This scent is called Date Night.
And what was the lowest, if you know, the lowest recorded measurement as far as visibility as it pertains to this? I would base that.
Hope you're always hydrating after you finish a mani. Super important, and it's going to make your nails and fingers look so much better too, and feel better. Do my other hand as well. There we go. What sleeve should I use? I have a bright pink one, but it's not the same shade of pink, I don't think. Yeah, it's not. I have a blue one. It's not really this. Well, it's not bad. It matches better than the pink. Or I can use white. Should I use white? Probably. Let's do white. All right, yeah, we'll use a white nail fee sleeve. And then jewelry. I think I'm going to use this ring today. This open heart ring. I haven't used it in a while, so. Or I could take my rose cut ring and put it on. He's so pretty. I can't tell you how much time I spend looking in the mirror at my rings. Looking at my rings in the mirror, like watching the reflection. Hours, probably 2 hours a day. I am seriously obsessed with moissanite. And I believe if moissanite was discovered before diamond, that moissanite would be the diamond, because the only thing diamond has on moissanite is that it's slightly harder, but moissanite's the next hardest thing after diamond. But it has more fire, more brilliance. So fire and brilliance, right? Brilliance, I think, is the white light, and fire is the rainbow light. It has more of both. It's double refraction, so it reflects light twice or something, whereas diamond is single refraction. Nothing against diamonds, but it's been like a whole scam, by De Beers. They controlled the how much was on the market. So they made it seem like, to make the prices of diamonds go up. They bought like all the diamonds, all the mines. So they had like a monopoly on diamonds. And they were the ones who coined the term "a diamond is forever" and all that. So there's a huge markup on it, but they're not even rare, So it's kind of funny that now the good thing is that diamonds can be grown in the lab, and they're so much more affordable. Like you can get a 1 carat diamond ring for $500 now instead of $5,000 or $10,000, But personally, I like moissanite better than diamonds. It's prettier to me, You guys know how much I love rainbows, So it's the sparkliest gem in the world. So I am obsessed. Now I'm like, I should have been a gemologist. All right, I'll stop ranting now, but that's the Zendaya ring, the cushion cut. It's so cool too because when you turn it sideways, it actually comes up high off, you know what I mean? It doesn't sit flush. So it's like a cushion, like a pillow top. That's what it reminds me of. But it's a brilliant cut, but just the cut is like wider. It just seems than like my oval or anything. So I don't know the way it's cut. It's still a brilliant cut, but I don't know if this is true of all cushion cuts, that it just looks bigger. The cuts underneath. Thanks, Patty. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go check my messages, Patty, and see if you responded to me. And I gotta go to CVS like right now. Oh my God, it's pouring too. I gotta go like now because they close for lunch. The pharmacy does. I will talk to you guys later, and I will see you back here tomorrow for another episode of the Daily Now with me, Tara. Love you guys. Bye.